Today's passage is from Matthew chapter 21, verses 12 through 19. Jesus had entered Jerusalem, and his first stop was the temple. When he arrived there, he saw people buying and selling animals and exchanging money. He was so angered at what he saw that he turned over the tables and the chairs. He let everyone know that the temple was his house and it was to be a place of prayer, not a hideout for robbers. Then the blind and crippled people came to Jesus in the temple, and he healed them. The priests and the scribes saw that Jesus had done great things. The children were praising him, shouting, "Praise to the Son of David." This made the temple leadership very angry. Jesus reminded them that they had taught the children to sing praises. Jesus left and went to Bethany, where he spent the night. The next morning, Jesus was returning to Jerusalem, and he was hungry. He found a fig tree on the side of the road. There were no figs on the tree. There were only leaves. Jesus said to the tree, "May you never bear fruit again." And the tree immediately dried up. Wow, there are a lot of things going on in only a few verses. You can imagine the reason Jesus was angry when he walked into the temple. This was supposed to be a place that was built for prayer and worship. The money exchanges going on were corrupt, and the people were being cheated by high exchange rates. They were being told that they had to buy temple-approved animals for sacrifice. They were profiting off the vulnerability of others. Of course, this made Jesus angry, so he drove out those thieves. I'm guessing he looked like a madman. If I was standing by, I might have thought so as well. God had designed his temple to be a place where everyone could gather together, a place where prayers could be heard in the presence of God. I can see why he was angry. After driving out thieves, Jesus healed the blind and the lame in the temple. It was unusual for the blind and the lame to be in the temple. They often were not allowed to be there at all, but Jesus welcomed them and healed them. The children in the temple were shouting hosannas, and it really angered the leadership. They did not feel that Jesus deserved this praise, but Jesus quickly reminded them that if the children were praising him, they should be doing it as well. Now, when I read the scripture relating to the cursing of the fig tree, I was confused. Why would Jesus curse a tree? Well, this is more symbolic than I could see initially. Jesus was hungry, not so much in a physical sense, but in a spiritual one. He sees a tree that should be fruitful, and there's nothing there. Where are the figs? Jesus has entered the temple during Passover. Lots of celebration and singing. He quickly finds it's all for show. Lots of action and no worship. Leaves, but no figs. Is your life filled with abundant leaves? Or are their roots withered? Are we spending time in deep communion with Christ? Or are we the tree that lacks fruit? I challenge you today to look at how you observe this Holy Week. Do you have lots of action and no worship? Are you like the fig tree? Have you chosen to be a tree full of leaves with no fruit?